Hey guys, welcome to a new show that is the comment section.
Right.
We break down the social trends whereby it could be something trending, then again, on a negative perspective or a positive one. However,
Right.
this is the comment section where everybody's opinion is guaranteed.
If you have something to say it.
This is
We
a
want to
safe
hear
space.
it.
It's a safe space.
It is.
Let's do this. Now, topic number one.
Yeah.
Should we start with the Duke story or first?
Okay. Let's go with the Drake story.
Great.
Let's do that.
So, in case you know or you don't know, Drake recently unfollowed Rihanna and A$AP Rocky for
What?
one reason. And this was only exposed through or from a website, an article, that put it out, an entertainment company that just put it out, and they were like, hey, what's up?
And who do you think peeped that first? Don't you think like some fans actually saw that before? You know what I'm
Guess
saying? Like
what?
they're the ones who just looked it up and
No, the fans didn't even realize this. It's, guess what? In Kenya, I love this trend.
Right.
The trend that, we have entertainment journalism
Okay.
growing.
Yep,
Yet
yep.
the mainstream media has not yet realized this.
It's not.
Okay? But if you have a strong media entertainment segment, you are going to expose all these entertaining things. Nobody
Negative,
knew.
positive, whatever.
Exactly.
But
Can you imagine if this happened to Kanye and Kim Kardashian, or Beyonce and Jay-Z? Because we only need to learn from their articles or stuff that...
they're really private with their
Right
life
up.
as well. And you know what I'm saying? So especially with a reference for Jay-Z and Beyonce, you don't really know what's going on. And the same thing,
That's what I'm talking
and the same
about.
thing is with Rihanna. Like nobody knew she was pregnant. Look at the fuck, she's pregnant.
Excuse me, when she was getting her honors from the
Oh,
Bahamas,
so the fans
Barbados-
really peeped it, huh?
No,
The
no,
true fans saw some shit.
for sure.
Yeah,
When she
you can
was
see the bump.
Yes.
So the
She
photos.
go- let me tell you something that most people don't focus on. Fashion trends, or the outfit that you pick up. Okay? So in this case, we're going to
Yep.
put a picture to this.
Right.
In this case, when she was being honored here, you can see that she's actually covering
The
her
baby
tummy.
bump. Yeah. You can kind of see it. You can kind of see it.
Yeah.
It's there.
When was this?
It's there. No, yeah, you can see it.
Yeah. And, people were speculating. Real fans were on the comment section and they were saying, hey, yo, what's up?
Yeah.
We think you got a baby bump coming along. And she never said anything. For Beyonce and Jay-Z, it's always a close source exposing the Prega's story
Yep.
on the 6th month, 8th month, or 9th month. Like
And
these guys, if you check Rihanna's IG,
Right.
she's not been posting anything other than old files. And that's what you need to know about that follower.
And the same
that
way
you're
she's tuned out from the
following.
music and everything for a while too,
It's a social media trend
Right.
whereby when a babe gets pregnant,
Right.
I've seen it in Kenya. When a babe gets pregnant, they stop posting their current photos. They either do stories or post.
I get that now.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
You did not know. Now you know.
Throwbacks.
Yeah, and they start doing throwbacks. Rihanna was doing throwbacks for
True.
the longest time.
So true.
Until Juicy. Now, this is the real story.
Just dropped the baby
Drake
bump.
was so mad. He unfollowed Riri and A$AP.
I should tell you what the crazy thing is. I think I know the moment that happened. So I
Wait.
watch a lot of NBA basketball games, and the day that the news broke, Drake came for a Toronto game. It was Toronto playing the Heat, Miami Heat. So Drake was there, and there's a meme of him right now on social media trending. Everybody's like, yeah, what do you think is going through Drake's head right now? Because it looks so funny, man. And I think maybe that's the moment he unfollowed them. That's crazy.
No, it begs the question.
Yeah.
Would you unfollow your ex if they
I
got
think it's
pregnant
petty.
with the other partner? He or she? Like, would it hurt you that much? Like, you don't even want to see or
That's
follow
petty.
up? It's
Drake had
petty.
a baby with
I
a
agree.
stripper.
I agree. And Rihanna did not
And
unfollow him.
yo, come on, it's petty. It's petty.
Here's the thing.
This
Here's the
certified
thing.
lover boy shit. What the fuck are you going through, man?
And here's the thing. The reason why it's so petty,
Right?
I'm sure you don't get it. The story here is
Break it down.
Drake was dating Riri
Yep.
at some point.
Yep.
But Riri never acknowledged that.
Never.
Never.
There was a time she was
Never.
performing and they were performing a song together at some award show,
Yes.
and Drake tried to, and she was not responding. He went in for the kiss. She went like this. You know what I'm saying?
Speculations were on the comment section.
And at that point, Drake knows this is my girl, but really is like, nah,
Even when
no,
he was
I'm
doing
not.
interviews, he was like,
Yeah.
so I'm kind of seeing Riri. And media was, at the time, media was actually saying that, Riri and Drake are on and off kind of a relationship.
Yeah.
But let me tell you one thing.
Uh-huh.
If a babe does not acknowledge the relationship, swerve.
Swerve.
Swerve. Swerve.
And the crazy thing is, if a nigga doesn't accept the relationship, it can be worked on. Yeah. We're in the comment section now. So, if a babe doesn't really like the nigga, there's no hope for that relationship. But if a nigga doesn't like the babe, a nigga can actually learn to love the babe. Because if the babe because a man doesn't really want much. A man wants peace of mind.
It's the opposite.
It's not. No. If a girl is not in a relationship, by the way, she's going to be out there. She's talking to everybody. She's chatting. She has so many friends, and she has this whole other lifestyle that is not her relationship.
Not whole, but whole life.
Yeah,
Style.
I get that. You know what I'm saying? And it's a whole different lifestyle that is not part of her relationship. But for a nigga, that might happen. But if he gets peace at home, like he's staying with his shorty, they've moved in together. She has a thing, maybe she's working and the dude is working. But like every time you're away from each other, you're like, nimeboeka. You can't wait to get back home and maybe even cook up some dinner or some stuff like that. Because the wife, home, it's a beautiful place. You know what I'm saying? But for a shorty, especially now if you guys are staying in the same house, it's a bit tricky.
Are you trying to say that roles have changed? Like we no longer have "Will you marry me?" from the guys. It's more like the babe is asking, "Will you marry me?" Because that's what you're trying to say.
A bit.
Listen.
There's that too.
Here's the story. If the babe does not acknowledge the relationship,
Right.
you as a man, no matter how much you force it,
Never gonna work.
sweetie, it will work later if maybe she realizes, okay, man, I missed out on this opportunity and I needed to be with this guy, but then again, I don't really love him. That's the thing. So if a woman loves you,
Right.
it's beautiful.
Right.
When a man loves a woman,
Okay.
it's so amazing in the sense that the woman will learn
To do more.
to fall in love
She will fall. Okay. Fuck.
with the man.
And
If
yeah,
she is willing,
women.
there's a catch. If she is willing, if she's willing to allow the man be down and settle, she is going to be there for this man.
But don't you think then? I guess maybe because
So
honestly,
she won't be out there, interacting and entertaining.
she'll cut down on all
others.
that other extra shit.
Yeah, and whenever they come, roadblock. Uh-huh.
But do you know that a lot of? Have you seen those memes though?
Hamuna? Sawa.
Have you seen those memes where they go like, "Ati, babe, where are you?" Or they just show a meme where they're showing what babe thinks you're doing, and The guys are just there chilling, man. You know, maybe they're playing with the cat, just doing some dumb shit, you know. So we actually really are, and at the end of the day, if you have somebody who doesn't believe in you or thinks when a guy is
Trust.
going out, trust. Because a guy, maybe he just needs a timeout, man. He wants to go chill with the homies, and he's legit just chilling with the homies. Okay, and maybe, and I don't know here, you can tell me if this is crossing a line or not. He doesn't act on it, but whenever he goes out, he's okay. He can flirt with the company.
Excuse me?
It's flirting.
Excuse
Flirting
me?
is like small talk. I mean,
Say what?
we're in the comment section.
If
I
it
feel
gives
like
in-
flirting
If
is
it
like
gives in, what are you going to do?
you won't act on it. You have now you have a new friend.
So this is how
Because at the same
women
time,
relate to
no,
women.
because at the same time,
Hello.
no, but going through all that flirting, let me ask you, even during all that talking, he'll be like, yo, better I have a girlfriend and she's not here, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
And this babe will try to pursue you. Do you know there's nothing, even you for a man, there's nothing as beautiful as ati usikie kuna dem fulani somewhere, and then or you scare there's a nigga somewhere.
Yeah.
Hey, you're
I
like,
get that point. I get that point. Yup.
and then it's not always long lasting. It's ideally for the moment. You know? And
Yeah.
that's why you fuck it all up. Because if
Yeah.
this babe finds out, she's gonna be mad. She's gonna shoot you. She'll be like, yo.
Now to take it back.
Rihanna and
Because we
Drake.
were talking about Rihanna and Drake.
Yes. Now let me tell you why Drake got so petty
Yeah.
and went ahead and unfollowed
Mm-hmm.
ASAP and Riri. Because if you don't have beef, you know, they say hate the player, don't hate the game.
Don't hate the game. And they tried. I mean,
No, hate the game, hate the... Okay, no, hate the player, hate the game. What?
no. Let me get this back.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
It is don't hate the player, hate the game.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hate the player, don't hate...
Hate the player,
Okay.
hate the game. This is the way game is played.
Great. So
Yeah.
here's the thing. He did not have to hate on ASAP. He did not have to unfollow ASAP. Yeah?
So you think he could have unfollowed Rihanna but not ASAP?
Yeah. 'cause
ASAP
you
is
might-
going too
'cause
far now,
you're-
Sasa.
That's your ex. That's your ex. That's your ex. You're like,
Do you know
You
my
didn't give me a
do you know my feel like it's the other way?
you
I'd
didn't
be
give me a
like,
baby, you never acknowledged this relationship. Come on, sweetie. You know what? We're done.
We're
Let's
done.
do this. We're done.
but not ASAP.
But not ASAP. Cause also you wanna see how far this nigga is going. How far is this man going?
But let me ask you,
Like,
so now you don't want to see Rihanna's life anymore? Because for me, I
for
feel
a
like
dude, for a dude.
no, cause yeah, for me, I feel like a dude. I'd rather just unblog ASAP, but I'll still love Rihanna because I want to see Rihanna, but I don't want to see ASAP with
Unblock or
Rihanna.
block?
No, I'd block
Okay.
ASAP, but Rihanna would remain unblocked. After, if I was going to be a logical
No, this
pettiness,
is the comment section. Would you block your ex? Would you unfriend your ex? Would you unfollow your ex?
what do you think?
Because he has a new man and life is good, or they are moving on.
No, but okay, if
Now let me
you're-
tell you why they are mad. Why Drake is mad. ASAP has been dating Riri, and Riri also never acknowledged.
since Fashion Killer,
Yes,
it's been a minute.
Riri never acknowledged the fact that these guys were dating.
Right?
You know.
Yeah.
And ASAP never got mad about this stuff.
Okay.
He wasn't like, you know. He pursued it. He pursued that.
And it is his thing, and that's why they say don't hit the player, hit the game. This is the way game is played, and he played it better. It's a long game, man. Like you have to. It's Rihanna, I mean.
From a man's perspective, I
Yep.
believe. I
Yep.
think women have a different.
And do you know what the crazy
perspective.
thing is?
Agree to
Men
disagree.
love the chase.
Lol. What?
For a man, he doesn't
Being
want.
chased?
No, they love chasing the woman.
Great.
They love chasing after the woman. If they've set their mind and they want this woman, they don't want the woman to come and she's just, oh yeah, hi, yeah, we're already in.
Let's do this.
Men want like a little bit of chase, man. Tease me, let me know what's up, and
Let's
let me loosen you up, and you become comfortable around me. And men love the chase, man. Man, that shit boosts a man's ego. It's like, yo, I did this thing. You know what I'm saying? It took a minute, but yo, I'm playing my game, man. You know, it's really lovely, and men love that shit. If you ask any man, they will tell you that they love the chase.
Is it true, Mr. Director?
You know, like you just it's like a kid to your money.
Yeah, Mr. Director is like.
Men love the chase. Men love the chase.
They do?
They do.
If you don't know, now you know.
Men love the chase.
If you don't know,
Now you know.
forget about it.
Forget about it.
Alright, great. So let's head over to our second
Yeah,
escapade,
let's go.
which is communication. In the sense that, hear me out,
Right.
is communication important, or should you be secretive and private with your shenanigans, your life, your career, and not tell your babe?
You can't. Okay, I feel like that is too broad a spectrum to look at because
Yeah.
for me, I feel like no, of course, your babe has to be involved in your life. So your babe is gonna know where you work, what you do from the day to day.
No,
I
is
mean,
it necessary? Is it an everyday, like Monday to Friday thing, or
so okay. Then there's this other question: are you guys living together?
no? It's not about living together. The fact that you're in a relationship.
You talk about your day then.
Okay.
And when you're breaking down your day, because I'll come back and babe, I'll be like, babe, how was your day? And you're gonna tell me what happened. So why if you're hiding some stuff, then what the fuck are you doing? I mean, like, if there are things you don't want to tell me about your day, and you're actually consciously intending not to tell me about that specific thing, then what is that?
I'll
What is
tell
that
you
thing
this.
that you're hiding?
Here's the thing. I was in a situation where
Right.
I was dating a guy who used to ask me my whereabouts every now and then. Ideally, breakfast time, lunchtime, and
Nah, it's
just
aggressive.
before, yeah. And I never got comfortable with the fact that he can do that and he has access to me.
And if you
he
don't
has
pick up, it's a problem.
He has a title, which is my boyfriend. For me, it became a problem and we had to end the relationship because it was too much snooping. You get me? But then there's a difference when there's communication, whereby you don't really have to say where you at, what you're doing, but say something. You know, say something and then explain. I'm about to do this, this, and that.
I don't think that's okay.
Why not?
I don't think that's okay. Like, no, I shouldn't be calling you every time asking you what you're doing. That shows like a sign of maybe insecurity or
That's
something.
the thing. That's the thing. This other guy was too inquisitive, yeah? But on a day-to-day basis, we can just talk once during the day.
Okay.
Twice is fine, but not consistently. Because I have work calls, I have emails to respond, I have shit to do, productions to do. So when you interrupt me during a shoot, it's going to be weird.
Yep.
And I'm going to give you my attention. Is it draining or not?
It is. It totally is draining.
Yeah.
And at the same time, there are lots of women out there who actually do the same thing. They're always
And they
calling the
want-
nigga up and they're like, yo, Quinny, Okwapi, what are you doing? I thought you left work at 5. Yo, it's babe, it's 7. Why you know? So that is draining for a man as well. Trust your man, let him go out there, do whatever it is. Or you don't have to just be there.
First.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, you have your own life.
It's okay to have secrets. It's okay to not.
It is. I feel that it is. Like, you don't have to tell them everything. But if you're intentionally hiding something, that's where I think it becomes a problem. But it's
Yeah.
not that you have to tell them everything. So, like, I might come back home late, or I might not call you, but I'll call you much later on in the night. I'm used to calling you, you know, as you're having your dinner or something. Tell you good night, babe. But like, I'll call you much later on because I was out or I was busy or whatever the thing was. So you give that space. And like when I call you, you're happy to hear from me,
Yeah.
not that you're asking, "Ai, kwani ulikuwa unafanya?"
No, 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 no.
You know?
No, just that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
once, twice, you know,
So it's communication.
text or
Yeah.
call will be fine. You know, just a pickup point. How's your day? But now my concern is, should it be every day? Like if you don't talk to me today, because babes, you know, there's something we're not talking about. When you first fall in love,
Right.
sweetie, you're always there. Have you eaten? Have you slept?
They call it the honeymoon phase.
Yeah, and then after that you realize you need to do shit. He also needs to do shit. Or she also needs to do shit. And that's why for me with this guy, I had to cut off relationship because he's too much when it comes to text calls. Because also I
And you
enjoy,
lose productivity. Like there's
not
not.
really,
Yeah.
but
It's interrupted?
you can't interruption. Like I'm focusing on this. This
Yeah.
is work. I need to take care of a client. There's this happening, and then you're calling me to ask me, "How's your day? Have you eaten?"
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, wow.
What have you
well,
eaten?
Well, I have not eaten because I'm busy. But thanks. You've reminded me. You know.
But let me ask this approach. What if it's the same nigga, yeah? But instead of calling you like that, he calls and says, "Babe, I think you'd have liked some Chinese. I've just sent you some Chinese to the office." How would you like
That's
that?
not the approach. It's more of a manipulative concept or concept form of communication whereby this guy, after you leave work
Right.
and you PT us somewhere, this man will ask you, umefika home? And then, haujafika because did you really have to say some random plan happened? I met up
Right.
with worker and worker told me, you know, let's go grab a few beers and, you know.
Okay, so let me ask you this question. Do you think people should be friends first before they actually date?
For sure. Legit. Like, that's the foundation. That's the groundwork.
No, no, but I'm not saying that
Because
you build up the first they're friends,
no. It's
then they
either
start dating.
one night stand, because you're calling that a one night stand or from the pan into the fire kind of
True.
a thing. Because if you guys are not friends first, sweetie, you're gonna mess it up in the sense
really
that
are.
you guys don't know each other. You don't know how much you can accommodate.
True.
You don't know how much you can take in, how far you can go. If he comes home late, what friendship level are you at? He's out in a club, he's having fun.
Right.
Yeah? Are you going to feel FOMO? Are you going to feel left out? Or are you going to be in a house and be like, okay, cool, have your fun, next time you will go out together, you know?
Right.
That's communication broken down. But then
Yeah.
on a friendship
So
level,
communication
the
is
reason why
key.
friendship is important is because you have all these things brought
True.
into a perspective or a picture whereby you've discussed all things.
Because already,
Either
if
jokingly
yeah,
or through an example, like Waka, if your friend did this, what would you
right,
do? You know?
right.
And then you get to know this person, you know. And
So now, asking that question, do you think if something happens and you break up, should you remain friends?
you definitely should.
Yeah.
Because
So you keep
at the end of
your
the day,
exes as friends?
not all of them. Of course, there are those guys who
No, no,
are,
no, but because
or
look
those
at
women who are manipulative and they're
look what
annoying.
Drake did. Is he keeping his exes as friends? You know?
But then Drake once complained in an interview how Rihanna is so. I'm not sure of the right word, but how I read the article, it was more like, you know, she didn't give a fuck and.
True.
Wait, it's actually in a song. It's in a song.
What song is this?
Let me get it.
It's Googleable.
It is.
Googleable
Is
is a
that
word
a
these
word?
days.
That's not a word. Have you added it to the dictionary? I don't
It's
know.
Googleable.
Here's a song.
Yeah.
Thank Me Later album. And
What does the line? Yeah.
he says,
Mm-hmm.
I can tell it wasn't love. I just thought you'd fuck with me. Who could have pretended? Who could have predicted lucky strike would have you struck me or struck with me? Damn, I kept my wits about me. Luckily, what happened between us that night? It always seems trouble to me. Let me read it again. Let me read it again. I can always tell it wasn't love for me. It was just I just thought you'd fuck with me. Who could have predicted lucky strike could have you struck with me? Damn, I kept my wits about me. Luckily, what happened between us that night? It always seems to trouble me.
Do you know
This
that
guy
is
is
a man who's in
depressed.
love? But that's a man who is in
And
love,
she's
though.
in love with Riri. I love that babe.
True.
Do you know, somebody once asked me, would you
True.
rather, if you pick a celebrity and spend a day with them, what celebrity would it be? And I was like, I'd be
Yeah.
out here with Riri, smoking hay, just chilling, just
She
hashing
looks like
with
she
the
has a really
goats.
fun life, man. It's
She
just
does.
mad chill,
She
and
does. She
it's
does.
beautiful.
I
And
think
she's so pretty.
she is focused and a businesswoman in the sense that she chills and
She knows how to make her money.
making money behind us, Haba na haba ujaza kibaba.
So true.
Fenty is such a
And have you seen her posts on Instagram? Majority of her posts for the past year or two has just been her brand.
that's the thing.
As much
And
as she'll post a picture of her
I have
once a
beef with
while,
Riri, by the way, before we go on.
yeah.
Rihanna, if you're watching this podcast vlog, I need to say something.
Uh-huh.
You promised us an album.
That shit is never coming.
Yeah? You promised us an album, and every time you're just dropping off clad lingerie,
Can I ask you
skincare
this?
products. Sweetie, we need music. That's how we know you. Do you know we were shining, we were glowing before before all this music and all this Fenty Beauty and all this
There was
thing?
something else you are doing, you know? You remember that thing that you used to do? Yeah, get back to that, you know?
Get back to that stuff because my goodness.
I'll tell you this. It's a fun
Remember
fact
when we're
about
talking
me.
about behind the scenes, we're talking about how Nana, what's this song? Hey, hey.
When Kanye and Jay-Z back in the day. Hey, who's gonna run this world tonight?
She had
That was,
this magnificent, solid,
I fell in love with her.
beautiful sound that made her Riri. And if you listen to her back in the day, you
Right.
fell in love and you just want, either chill with her, mess
To do
with
something
her,
with her, be around her aura.
be around her, go shopping with her, be
So
a
let me give you
PA or
a
something.
fun fact about me. You remember before all the Spotify and everything, iTunes has come out, musicians used to sell their albums as like
Yeah.
CDs and everything, right?
For sure.
What is the first album that you ever bought? Or have you ever bought an
That's
album?
a great question.
Or did you used to download music or
The
whatever
game.
it is?
No. Yeah. Me kwanza, those guys who used to buy movies,
Mm-hmm.
who used to buy CDs and albums. I bought so many of the game's albums. I won't lie. Because I used to love the game. But if you ask me what albums I bought, I don't know.
You don't know which one.
But it helped me build a foundation about hip hop.
Yep.
Because if right now the game's Ngoma drops, I know it, but I can't tell you what album
And
it
you'll
was.
sing along.
I'm gonna sing along
Yeah.
with a vibe.
Yeah.
I cannot tell you what album it's from.
So guess
'Cause also
what's
there
my
was
first
no
album?
knowledge. There was no knowledge at the time. There was no articles. There was no books. There
Yep.
was no musical. And this is something we need to talk about. Why they cut off music and arts? I don't know.
That's crazy, man.
'cause if
As
you
a
have that
teen, there
knowledge-
was so much stuff going on,
'cause
man.
if you have that knowledge, from groundwork in school, you will want to, if you're curious enough, you'll want to find out.
And they
why
don't
am I
hone
buying-
people's talents.
Why am I buying this CD?
Yeah.
you know, and what
Where's
does
the money
this,
going to?
what does this mean?
Yeah.
What do this what
Lyrics.
collective, what this collective of albums, what does it mean?
Oh, and you know the funny thing is, I think when Adele released her album, and this is why Spotify removed the shuffle thing, because she's telling a story, and she was like, "No, listen to my album the way I've queued it.
Yeah.
Why are you shuffling through the album? I'm telling you a story."
Yeah.
And
That's the
Spotify
same,
removed the shuffle button, man. Yeah.
the same thing with, I thought you have to pay for Spotify so that you don't get the shuffle thing
The
anymore.
shuffle has been removed because of Adele saying that musicians have listed. That's it.
Power to you, girl. Power
So if you're
to
playing
you.
an album, you have to skip man. Like you can, you if you play it and it's playing, it's just going in order because
Sweetie, thank you. Thank you for changing the game.
musicians do that, man. They're telling a story.
Yeah.
It's not. I say they're just releasing music. They're telling you the story through their music.
Same case
So
with R. Kelly when he was doing Behind the Closet thingy. And
locked up.
this guy was telling us locked up, locked up. Kumbe was just releasing on, you know.
Oh my
Oh
days,
my
man.
goodness.
And you know the crazy
Alright.
thing is, people used to know about because it would come up in the news, but Kel would just drop a nice song, then people forget about it.
Hey, it figured a point where you're like, no, we're not buying these albums, we're not buying these
Yo,
songs,
man,
we're not.
he costed on that shit for a while, man.
Yeah, trust me, this guy was in jail, but he's like, if you don't buy my album, it's okay, I have royalties. And people are listening
Madness.
to me anyway. Okay, so we have to wrap up the comment section.
Yep.
So this comment section was so random because we did not say our names.
Ha.
Ha, ha, ha. Hey, all right. Great.
Okay, let's
You
go.
start. No, you start.
Hey, ladies first.
Dogs follow.
Yeah.
So you don't want to use that.
So yeah, what's up, guys? Waka here, and with the comment section, we're here to talk about things, break them down, talk about each and everything, whatever is happening in the scene right now. Whenever we will talk about it, bring it here to the table, and see what the comment section has to say. So I'm Waka, and let the pretty woman speak now.
Such a basic intro. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Actually, you let this.
My coffee.
Fine. Great. So, guys, my name is Karen. Just so you can follow me on IG as Karen Kang, Instagram Karen Kang, Twitter Karen Kang11, Facebook Karen Kairetu. And this is the comment section where we just talk about trending topics. And it's so random. We just jump into every topic, you know.
Bring you in. We bring you in and
Bring
we
you
talk
in.
about it.
So it's a string. It's a comment that leads to another comment, and another opinion that leads to another fact. So there we go. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time, same place.
Bye.
Ciao Bella. Subscribe, share, like.
Yep.
Do that thing.